edit it out. Let's see if let's see here. There we go. All right. So thanks for joining me. Let's see here. Yeah, this looks good. This looks like a good angle. This works. All right. I'm Kite Eyes. Thanks for joining me. If you're catching this later on YouTube, please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. I'm going to try to do this every week. Just try to do something random, hang out for a little bit, see what's up. Tonight I'm going to kind of hang out and do a few masks. Got a big trip coming up. I want to make sure that I got a few options and then something to hand out to different people. Man, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm going to go ahead and pull up the comments so I can see what's up, see what everybody's saying. Doop, doop, doop. How's everybody doing tonight? Go ahead and hit that mute button. There we go. There we go. So, I mean, let's get some masks going. I guess let's do a couple different ways of doing those. Got some other fun stuff. I mean, going out to Vegas. We got some Bella Cotton panties. You know, might toss those out to somebody. Who knows? Might put them up in my shop right before I go, or probably deal with these when I come back. But we've got a pair of panties that we might do something cool with. Let's see here. Could do a shirt. Shirts are cool. We like shirts, right? Yeah, we got a couple shirts in the bag. Alright, I got a cool idea for a shirt. I think since Ethereum Classic's been a really hot topic today, might do up one for Ethereum Classic, pull up their logo and do one of those shirts, because that definitely proud of that coin today. Definitely proud of Ethereum Classic. If you guys have been watching the Dogecoin run, man, that's going hard. Freaking up ridiculous amounts. I could pull it up and show y'all, but I mean, I couldn't pull it up and show y'all. I'm lying. I could pull it up and look at it and have that as a reference. So we got pins, we got some masks. I'm going to do little bundles of 5 masks at a time, so that, you know, I got some to share. Let's see here. I got multiple pair of panties. I'll tie those all up together later on. Oh, what else we got? Oh, man. These will be popular. These will be fun. Right here, some big old socks. Long knee-high socks. Anybody likes those, definitely hit me up. I've got a few pair of extra large, extra long. And, man, I really wish we could play music. I need to figure out how to play some kind of music on here, because I just cannot stand to sit here in the silence talking to myself. Either that, or I'm going to have to get somebody else on here with me to talk, because this can get kind of... It had me feeling like I'm crazy, and my neighbor's probably like, man, who is he talking to? Talking to you guys and the few people that might watch it later on. By the way, I really appreciate everybody who likes and subscribes and checks out the videos later on. It's really cool to start seeing some of you guys' work pop up out there. Really, really encouraging to see a lot of really cool new things out there in tie-dye world. See, that's 3 sets of masks. Could probably do a couple different things there. Let's see here. Pair of mediums. Boom. All right. Well, let's get warmed up and start off with a pretty basic cleat. Usually I'll do like a yellow marker when I'm here at the house, but I've gotten some red string and some black marker to make sure that it works. I'm gonna lay these guys out. Let's see here. You can see me from about right there. I'm gonna lay these all out flat right here, kind of end to end, 5 of them at a time. And I can do pretty much whatever line I want, and I'm not going to be too serious about getting these all perfect. Just kind of want to get a good idea of a fun line. Well, let's just kind of go like a little two-tone color like that, and then they'll kind of alternate just a little bit. Right, that'll be pretty easy to tie up, kind of get us started. Oh man, got to spend the day today loading up my store. That's all crazy to me. I got to take pictures, I got to edit them, and then I got to put them up. It's a whole lot more work. It took me a day to put like, I think like 12 or 13 items up. So I'm really just gonna pleat these at about 1/2 inch height, and then just try to get a nice clean line. See here. See if we can open that up just a little bit so you can see the inside of my hand right here. But I'm following the line like this. I'm gonna just do everything and turn all of these to kind of get a nice clean line that just goes across these masks. Masks are great because a lot of times, like, I'll have them out hanging out. The kids always like take one for school and then forget about it and lose it somewhere or something. So they're just really nice to have. Hand them out here and there. I'll throw one or two into an order here and there. You know, it's just the time to keep on wearing masks. You know, for those of y'all that don't know, I lived in South Korea for a couple of years when I was in the Army. And back in 2009 to 2011, masks were all the rage. Like, everybody wore masks. Like, you could go to the store and there was like 50 different masks that you could buy. Everybody was wearing masks. And back then, like, they look at us all crazy for not wearing masks, and we would look at them all crazy for wearing masks. But, you know, they were densely populated, and they had already had problems with SARS and stuff, you know, just recently before that. So, you know, it was pretty crazy. And then so it kind of reminds me of like living in Korea a little bit. Like, everybody just kind of walking around with masks. So it really wasn't out of the norm for me. I was just kind of like, yeah, let's just, you know, wear masks. No big deal. They do it everywhere else, you know. Nice new fashion. You know, you could even sell these masks. I know a lot of people who make a bunch of masks and sell them. I think I did one big order, and I put them out I forget what the price was, but that was a really cool return on that. So here, what else can I ramble on about? Who else is watching? We got 3 people watching. Who else watching? Say what's up. Oh. See, when that fold up happens, it's okay if you tie damp. Like, if you're tying up dry, a lot of times that'll run from you whenever you do that, and it's all dry and it slips up. But when it's damp, you can kind of just put that back down, kind of give that back in its space. Or, you know, you could always still just like pull up the brick and then finish up the rest of the way, just kind of having that as a spot to brace. Nobody really wants to see me tie up masks. That's cool. Somebody had asked to see how masks were done, so I figured I'd throw that into one. Ooh. Watch this with me, bro. What's up? Wrap around 3 times, get a good solid line. Put your hand down or put the weight down, however you want to rock it. Do that like that. Pull it back. Pull, set your line. We're good. Let's go ahead and redo that again to get a good, solid, crisp white line. And really just do that by just going back over your line multiple times. And pull it. Welcome to everybody that's joining. If haven't already, do check out the group. Got all kinds of cool stuff in there. Spent the morning coming up with a couple new coffee cups. I love coffee cups, by the way. I wish I had more. And I ordered 3 of these of my own, so I'm waiting on them to show up. So I'm going to be really excited to have those for myself. Here we go. Nice solid white line. Cut that. Pull out some bands. Just going to throw these all together and get on to the next one. You can do a whole bunch of these. Honestly, this is a good way to start out and learn your colors even, and make a little bit of money while you do it. Let's see here. Get that nice and tighter. There we go. Hey, what's up, Randall? How you doing, buddy? All right. So tonight we're just kind of starting off, getting the fingers warmed up here with some face masks. Boom. There you go. And that's just, you could just do 2 solid colors. Or you could do a color here, another color there, and a whole other 2 colors. So you can do like 4 colors, or you could do like a darker color, a lighter color, and then just do all black or all brown or all gray on one side. Like if you tie up these little 5-packs, you could literally just sit here and play with all kinds of different color schemes that you'd like to. That's why I like to do them in little batches of 5, because then I'll end up with a few different options to hand out to people. I ain't gonna be like handing them out at the airport or anything, but if somebody wants a mask while I'm out in Colorado, man, I'll be like, yo, here you go, I got one. We go, boom, there's one. One little pack right there. People probably wonder how you do a little scrunch. You can do a little scrunch by just kind of overlapping them a little bit. Just do like kind of like a random thing right there. But this one that goes over here in the middle, you want to make sure that you spread it out and get the best surface area that you can. And then you got kind of like this little like paper sheet size thing that you could scrunch into, something that's going to be random. But right here, I would start from the middle and then pull up. Make sure you get that bottom layer underneath it, and make sure like every time you pull up and catch a pleat, you've got something from underneath, so that it goes in when you dye it. So you'll get double layer on there. Kind of the magic of scrunches right there is just getting the bottom layer underneath there. If you got like 2-ply or 4-ply shirt action going on, depending on how many times you fold it, you can get a lot of really cool response from just a scrunch. Scrunches, you can do all kind of different things just depending on how tight you scrunch it. Here we go. We can just kind of throw all that together, pack it up, and then just kind of quickly band it. We've got a little bit of brain action on top going. Kind of looks cool. I throw a double band, catch it, throw my thumbs down here on the side so that I can kind of keep control of it as it goes in, and then I'll push down as I'm pushing in, and we get to maintain a pretty non-floppy little piece right there. And we can come back, kind of ball it all back together, keep it flat, make sure it's got, we don't want it to pop up and be all bulky and stuff. We want to have a lot of control to our chaos, and push down, push in while you're pushing down, maintain control. One right here in the middle, good measure. And then there you go, nice and random. You're gonna have 5 different masks right there. We'll probably just tuck these bands in up under here to save on some rubber bands. You know, be nice and frugal. Save my money for Dogecoins. Anybody got Dogecoins out there? I know I'm telling everybody how excited I am about Dogecoin. Pretty stoked on it. Keeping a close eye on it because I don't trust it. But you never know, it might surprise us. Get a last band on there. Keep it clean. There we go. Oh, yeah. Pop another one right here. Oof. So there we go. 5 more. Let's see here. What else can we do? Randall, you got Dogecoin? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. Keep an eye on it. Actually, like I like clicking between. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. It hasn't like fallen through the floor yet. So that's what I'm waiting for. It's like this big like whale rug pull. I don't know. I might just take earnings and just be like, cool. Get a nice flat one. Let's see here. Let's just do a random ass pattern, but we want the line to touch all over it. Just kind of just draw a line through all 5 of them so that they all kind of meet. And you know, if you kind of pull them off over here, you can just kind of meet up where you want it to on the line. Pull this out, stretch it out a little bit. Oh man, what's up, Tyler, dude? Do you like that octopus, buddy? That tapestry and the shirt that I did was really cool. I still have another one here that I need to dye. Here we go. Again, I'm really just using my fingers to just kind of push ahead of the fabric in front of me. Just kind of push it ahead. And then while I do that, I come back and I catch my pleat. So just kind of push forward, come back, catch my pleat. Let's see here. People messaging me. I can't see the comment section. There we go. Throw this over here. Catch that band. I'll just start it on the next one. Pull that up. Pleat, 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 pleat. Here we go. Here we go. Well, if you're staring at a tapestry all day, Tyler, you probably aren't working too hard, are you? Okay, I do it too. But here we go. We're just following that line. We can just drive this line around using our fingers to kind of pull the fabric left or right. Like if you were staring at a glass torch, you just imagine that line as the flame, and you just keep your fingers on both sides of it. Go, pull that band up. It's gonna be pretty rad. It's really just gonna be 5 two-tone, really random lined face masks. There we go. Everybody's still out there wearing face masks, right? It's good for you. It's good for everybody. Maybe unless you got like respiratory issues, then you never know. Don't wear it for too long. God, I feel sorry for anybody who has to work and has to sit there wearing a mask all day. God. Glad I work at home. I'd freak out. I'd get mad at people all day long. I'd blame other people. Man, I was angry when I worked a job. It's a good point, Tyler. Good point. Well made. Work smarter, not harder. That's what this brick's for. So that you work smarter, not harder. You can find that on Amazon. If you ask, message me later. I can pull up a little Amazon affiliate link if you want to send me 3 cents in commission. That'd be rad. You know, every dollar counts. Well, you know, for those of you who may be tuning in later, I was asked a question earlier this week that kind of had me pondering, and I kind of wanted to mention on this is if you're on Facebook and trying to sell stuff, make yourself a group. Like, seriously, like, get off of this, go make a group, invite me to it, be like, hey, check out my group, and I'll be like, yo, cool, post some more stuff. Show people what you're doing. Tell people your story, and people are going to want to watch. People are going to want to see what you're doing if they care about you, you know? Like, that was one of the big things that I did this last 2 years that really helped me out and helped me support my family better was setting up a group and just talking to everybody through there and managing sales and, you know, showing people what I had and what I made. You know, it really helped. So if anybody's out there struggling with selling your shirts or your tapestries or your masks or your socks, start a group. Start a group on Facebook. Post more on Instagram. Don't rely on like festivals and stuff to get your stuff out there. If you have to stay at home, figure out a way to do it on the internet. Beautiful thing, we got this internet. Keep it nice, firm all the way through. I've got like this bone running down my hand down that line, and I'll make sure it doesn't snap up. Oh, it looks like it's gonna, but we can just squash that more or less with that. Or if you want to, you can really like turn it over, push down in that middle, make sure that that's not going to be a problem. You know, you control this fabric. There we go. So I just flipped it upside down. Now I got to come underneath there backwards. It's like doing it backwards. It's like maybe go and switch on a skateboard. It's not normal. There we go, a little nollie. That's something I want to get into here in the next year or so, is like reaching out to some skateboard companies, because man, I haven't skateboarded in forever, and it'd be really cool to trade like a tie-dye for a skate deck, and maybe hit up independent trucks and make them a cool shirt. Be like, yo, can I get a set of trucks? Set me up a board that I bartered for. That's a goal, man. That'd be rad. Here we go. There we go. Catch a couple bands and let's finish up these masks. After this, after I'm done going live on this will be uploaded to YouTube so that y'all can come back and check out what I did, what we talked about, what have you. But tonight I just kind of wanted to show you a couple little basic projects that you can do to make some money. You know, I got about 50 of these masks, I think for like 35 bucks on Amazon. When I did this for a big order, I made I think I made like 200 of them, and they were all like two-tone, random. But I think I even did a torch on one or two. I think somebody's got one out there. I think it's Nick Crab has got the one face mask that's got a torch on it. And but yeah, I got a whole bunch of them, and I turned them around, and you know, was able to pay rent and a light bill. Pretty rad. You know, in a time when I was pretty confused, like, oh, what's this damn pandemic? What? Well, what are we gonna do? Well, I guess we can make some face masks, because people are gonna need those. But then I felt bad for selling them, because people need those. So I gave up on doing that. But here we go. I'm gonna have some with me when I'm out in Colorado. I did about 15 of them. I'll go spit some dye on them here in a bit. I'm not gonna be dyeing tonight because I didn't want to mix up a whole bunch of stuff for tonight. But we will when I get back from Colorado and Las Vegas, and man, it's gonna be a blast this next weekend. Hey, Jen, what's up? Hey, yo, I got a dress from you today, so I guess I gotta dye that up, tie it up, dye it up, or something cool. Okay. Let's see here. Let's figure out these socks. I just got these socks on Amazon. Was looking for thigh-high socks. Let's see here. Is there a cool center on that? There we go. Find the seam. I'll tell you, time in the military really set me up to do socks. Okay. Okay, that's a sock. But yeah, I was saying, going to be out in Colorado this weekend, checking out Pogo and his show. I have a pinned announcement. You know, he's got a giveaway going on right now. He's got a $1,000 grenade rig that he's giving away. So if you're on Instagram, go check out @PogoGlass. Like yesterday, try to get in on that. If you win that rig, you know, toss it off to me. Let me know, because I'd be really stoked to have that. I've known Pogo now 7 or 8 years. He taught me glass when he was kind of about 5 or 6 years in or so. I don't remember. Who keeps much count? But anyways, we got these socks, and I want them to be similar, so I'm gonna stack them. Got more socks in here, but I want to do this and just spit some color on these bad boys, because these will look rad. And since this is like my first cool pair of socks I've done, I think I want to do just that cool pleat where you just kind of go right up the middle. And I'm going to hit that with a rainbow later on. Trying stuff out is a lot of fun. You know, getting new material to try out. The set, it was mostly cotton. There's a little bit of spandex in here, so I don't know. It might dull out and fade. But I'm going to go with some little kind of tall pleats so that I can get in here and it will drip dye down in it, and I can meet it from the other side with an alternating color. There we go. Let's get around that. Try to keep that as square as possible. Get that heel. Give it an exaggerated heel and get around there real quick. Nasty little fold right there. Man, that does not want to fold. I don't like having little underlying folds. They kind of drive me nuts. But anyways, moving on. Here we go. Let's make sure that's all nice and squared up. And since it's damp, it's really just going to sit there, and I can just move it along on up. Now, it's going to look kind of cool. These are extra large, so if anybody's going to want to have some of these later on, these definitely hit me up, because these feel good. I love the texture of these. I just really hope they take and hold dye really well. Now I'm able to set the dyes. Sometimes it just takes a good bit of heat for a good period of time. Yep. I got like 3 packs of these. These things are awesome. Go all the way up someone's leg. So you can wear these as pants almost. Like get a good pair of shorts on or something, you'd be alright, good to go. There we go. So this is just going to be a basic cross pleat. Now, the end of that's going to be a punk. Push that all together. Take a ruler and get that really difficult fold down in there. Just really pull that back. Get a nice defined pleat. But yeah, we got a nice clean surface area right here. Grab a couple bands. I don't want to band these too tight because it will give me that taco fold I don't like too much. Alright. Now, try to do this kind of quick. let it sit for too long, it wants to change its mind. Now you could band something over that and underneath it, like a piece of cardboard or something, or just like just a thicker piece of, just a thicker, piece. I like cutting boards from Walmart. They're cheap. I can cut them up and use them kind of wherever I need them. So I could like put that underneath there and put it over and make sure that it keeps its form so that it doesn't, press down too much. Here we go. It's got good enough form. I'm going to leave that just sitting like that. I might come back and put a book on it later or something. I could set this on there in different spots and let it sit for a minute, but yeah, no need to. Go. That's not going to fold. All right. Now for the fun stuff. Got these Bella Cotton panties from shirtmax.com. They got a little bit of everything, and they got quick shipping, cheap. Let's see here. Let's fold this in half and make a cool design just by pleating it. Nothing too difficult. We'll just pleat and get a little wavy line in there. Big no-nos with panties is obviously brown or red. You don't want anything that's gonna make anybody think other thoughts. So vibrant yellows, some greens, reds. Try to go rainbows. A lot of fun. A little bit of everything. If you do throw brown on there, throw all the colors on there, I guess. More aesthetically pleasing if it's like a earth tone, muted or something. But these are usually pretty quick. The sharp ass pleats really just come from uniformity and making sure that you don't have any really underlying folds or ripples in your fabric. Keeping a controlled look or a controlled feel to it. I got one pleat that's kind of standing out. These other guys are trying to jump up too. A lot of elastic in these. There's a little bit of spandex. So they'll try to go different directions. Let me throw a little sinew line on here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flatten, secure, pull, bring it in, cinch down. Cool. Open it back up. There we go. Nice clean line. Just do like a little rainbow design on there. Nice. There we go. Scrunching it up a little bit. Secure it with a band. And then we'll move on to the fun shirt. I want to do the Ethereum Classic symbol. Today, Ethereum Classic just was on a rampage. It might still be. I'm doing my best not to look at it because, I'm trying to have, diamond hands and, like, not sell shit. But, man, I can't help it sometimes. I'm like, But, I mean, I haven't sold anything for, like, good 2 weeks now. So, I'm feeling good. But, cashing in those sweet gains is pretty fun. They've made making fun like a video game almost, and it's pretty awesome. Until it's not awesome, so you kind of got to keep an eye on it. Make sure you don't invest in anything you can't lose. Here's a pair of panties. Be fun partying. I'll come back to these and do these later on, but just wanted to get one of those on camera. Let's see here. Ah, cool. I wear a large. I can make this for myself. But yeah, like we did the Dogecoin tapestry between Fletch and I. That was a lot of fun. Let me get this on out of the way. Let's see here. Throw these over here. This thing. Oh man, I'm gonna make sure I keep it flat. So I'm gonna sit right. Oh no. No. I was gonna keep that flat, so like I said, I should have put something underneath it. So it kind of flaked out and just whatever. It's fun. Shit happens. Alright, so we're gonna start with a cool shirt. Gonna get that inside out, pull that out real quick. Get these sleeves out, make sure everything's nice and straight. Thanks for joining me, y'all. If you find any kind of value in this, dude, like check out the tip jar, say what's up, send a message, ask me if you want a special tutorial or something coming up. I'll bust something out for you. Might do somebody's custom on here one of these nights, depending on the project. Alright, good way to get the center on this is to grab these little pleats right here. Get a good pull. There we go. Centered. Right. I've shown the mushrooms, but yeah, I'll do some mushrooms coming up in one of these weeks. Next week, I'm gonna be out in Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure that'll be like the first day or first night. So I might walk around Vegas and be like, "Wow, I'm in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas before. This is going so rad. Oh my gosh!" Look like a kid, and everybody's gonna be like, "Yeah, we're here all the time. Can you please shut up and get off the fountain?" So I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be out in no fountains. But you never know. You never know. Alright, so I want to get a good, clean angle on here. And then on my computer, I'm going to pull up Google Images and see what the Ethereum Classic design looks like. Let's look at images. Not ETC, etc. Ethereum Classic. I didn't even think of that. That's hilarious. All right. Well, get a little protractor out. Square. Some stuff right here. Let's see. So it's pretty much a really cool little double triangle thing. So see here. Let's find out where we want our points to be. Kind of want to center it a little bit up here. See if I can get a quick angle off of this. I'll see how mathematic I am. Let's see here. Which one's sharper? Okay, so we're looking at 60 degrees. Okay. So since it's in half, we're going to go ahead and do that in half. So we're going to do 30 degrees. I think if my math serves me right, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be stupid. But yeah, we're just going to do something on the fly real quick. So we're going to have fun. So 60 looks like it would shoot way the hell out there. And I know that'd be 120 degrees. So we're going to do that. Catch that 30 degree angle. We're going to come over here. Get nice and squared up. And then I guess 150 is 30 from 80. So we're going to go there. Alright, so I don't have my yardstick. So I'm going to quick measure and see how big this guy is so we can find a center point. So we're at 12. Boop. Catch a little mark. It's a foot. And like, I guess that's, oh, damn. Okay, perfect. So 16.5 inches. So 16.5 would be 8.25. So we'll come down here to the bottom, catch our 8.25, set a mark. Hope that math is right by checking it. Hey, checks out. Checks out. All right, so see, there's like this cool white line. You guys can look up the Ethereum logo yourselves and check it out. But it's like a little chevron thing. I guess let's go and look at the little hash marks on here, see how big that is from the middle on the computer and scale it out. 1.5 width. 15 and 9 would be a 5:3 ratio. So we'll go 3 and 5. Okay. So we'll go 3. Boop. And we'll go 5 ratio. 2. Boop. So 2 would be 4. We'll go boop. Then give it a little leeway. Right here. So let's mark our angle. Come about right here to where we'll get the vertex right there. Oop. Hope it's about right. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it could be about right. Now, this may not be possible, but don't tell me that. Let's see here. There we go. This already is screaming pain in the ass. But I'm determined to see this thing happen. So we might come up with some fun way to do it. Just so we got reference, this is about half of it right there. All right. We'll just doodle in where we're gonna. This is gonna be nuts. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna figure this out. And first thing I want to do is I want to fold this in half. So I'll just fold that around. Catch that center. There's that center right here. sure that these are square up and stay squared up. Boop, boop, boop. Get the ruler. Alright, so I mean, this is a little more workable, it seems. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we're nice and square. Let me pull everything out. Check. Man, if anybody's got some cool royalty-free music that doesn't suck and I can play without getting in trouble, that would be really freaking rad, because I just feel so lonely in here talking to myself. And I know it's not me, but it's just weird. Alright, so it looks like I could just get this line. But once I do that, it's all going to be weird. This is going to be a pain in the ass. So let's just see what happens. Okay, let's make sure that we are nice and square. Alright. Sometimes it looks square and it's just not. So let's see here. Yeah, let's go. Well, let's do these like super tiny pleats so that we can have a little bit more control with what's left over. So we're going to definitely go for like what, I mean, we can call those like 1/8 of an inch. Little micros. Just really just get the tweezer width. There we go. This shirt's a large. If anybody's going to be interested in it, definitely hit me up if you're a crypto fan and made some money off that freaking Ethereum Classic today. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I made a pretty good little sum just off of Ethereum Classic. That, from where I got in, it doubled. And last I checked, it was still going up after a little rough patch. But it's just the way it goes. Up and down, up and down, up and down. All right. Let's get some nice corner. Make this nice and thin so that I could hopefully have a little more control on the back end over here. If I can get it. If it'll let me. Come on. It wants to fold up, but I don't want it to, so. Not today. Oh shit. Damn. You pulled it too tight. Let's see. Okay, so Jen says, how do you do that when there's two pieces of fabric? What, like when it's folded over? You just make sharper pleats. There's no such thing as too much fabric. Like the dampness that I'm working with really just allows me to really get full control of this. was so tight that it could shred right through it. If you're doing this with rayon, don't pull this tight. Rayon will slice. You'll slice a piece right off of it. I did that last year. Fun mistake to make, especially when it's someone's like something they ordered for the project, and you're just like, yeah, so I just completely ruined your thing. And they're like, oh no. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I feel like terrible. Okay. Alright, so in order to get this nice sharp white line in between all this, I'm just going to tie this since it's so close. Instead of trying to pull that corner around real sharp, I'm just going to pull it nice and straight right here. And pull it super tight from the other side. Now, I don't know if it's going to look much like the Ethereum logo, but it's going to look like a diamond inside of two little triangle chevron looking things. Hopefully. Okay. Work that corner with that. Make sure I get this 45 up here and I twist that so I get as sharp of a corner as I possibly can. Make sure those are aligned nice and squarely. Yeah, let's get that nice and sharp. Alright. So, with everything nice and tightly tied, everything should still be down. And it should all still be together. It should all be nice and well together. Alright. Tie this off real quick. So I'm going to come back over that. I can unwrap more string later. I'm okay with that. Let's see here. Boop 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 boop. Alright. Yeah, so if I can get this line straight and then keep it all the way over here and then do another little triangle kind of fold this way, we're going to be home free. This is the last little bit. And this is the first time I've done this. I just kind of spotted it out, try to figure it out. So we'll see on the back end. But so far, I've kind of got a pretty good idea. Just the issues is going to be the shading. That'll be a pain in the butt. Because I can't, you know, do asymmetrical coloring. So, bummer. Alright. Just keep a nice little micro pleat. And hopefully you'll get enough little fabric in there. Oh man, this is going to be rough. Alright. Just try to keep your cool. Don't act like anybody's watching you. Okay. Because nobody is. This will be on YouTube later. By the way. Alright. Alright, so we got a cool line and we know where this is going to go. All we got to do is put the sinew there into that corner socket, and it looks like we're home free. This is going to be a pretty rad shirt. I'm just going to do like greens on it. It'll just be greens. tie this off in a corner so that I get a nice sharp line that defines that in between. Nice, tight on there. And then so when I'm dyeing this, I'll make sure to put a piece of plastic here and then put some soap water here. Dye this, my two little variants of green. And it's going to be a pretty rad little shirt. Gotta scrunch it up. I'm going to tie it down a little bit more. Get a cleaner line in here. Now, you could either do the soap water. That's a quick way to save sinew as well. Sometimes you don't need to. If you just tie everything up nice and tight, it won't, water won't even be able to get in there. Nice and tight down, all the way down. Now we got a nice little line that breaks up the two little triangles. If you get it down nice and tight enough, it won't let anything in there. And this was kind of the first way I started getting just certain white spots that I wanted to stay white. I would just wrap it over a whole bunch, and there's your value right there. That's how you break up a white line. You just put some soap water over that too, and it'll soak into anything that's not going to be there. Alright, pull those apart. Give ourselves some room to work with. This looks like it's going to be a fun little. Let's do a quick triple band. Come back in over this. Keep that all together. Keep that nice and flat. And then we'll just start kind of pleating up from there. Just make sure they're nice and high. I do, well, should probably get these sleeves inside out first. Pull those sleeves inside out. Match up the seams with the seams. There we go. I swear, this video is going to be a whole lot more interesting when it's spud up and edited. And there's like a logo in there, and it's like ka-psha! There's a little bit of cool like free royalty free music, and you know, I want to try to spice this up a little bit for YouTube here soon. See if we got some friends for helping, some friends that help edit. Here we go. This is going to be all kind of random. Just going to bring, so this will be the bottom of the shirt, so we're going to just kind of do something fun with that. Not really a spiral, but a little chunker. We're going to set that in place. Make sure we got everything. Ethereum, classic. We're going to have a nice classic look to this shirt. I like the Ethereum logo because it's the Ethereum classic logo because it's green. So I like green. Now we'll double band this so we get all the effect. Fire for effect. Push down, press in. We're going to get good control of this. Nice, tight, flat scrunches. Good surface area. I'm over here teaching you guys how to put me out of work. That's what we're doing here. I'm training my replacements, honestly. You guys are all going to say, like, oh, wow, this is going to do this, and it's going to go, pow! Your brain's going to get shot back into your skull, and you're going to come up with that one design, and you're going to be like, yo, and this is going to be awesome, and it's going to change everything for you. I'm telling you. I wish I'd learned how to do tie-dye when I was, like, 20 and just kept doing it. I think I like tie-dye enough. I think I probably would have liked it back then. Enough. You know, especially if it made me money. Could have saved myself, you know, years of waiting tables. Maybe the military. But probably not. Ooh, I probably found tie-dye at just the right time. Don't need that one. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. All right, get on in here. There we go. So this was just a completely random, like no one ordered this or anything. I was just like, man, I just watched this thing climb all day, and I was like, man, I kind of want to try to do this. So it looks like we did it. All I got to do is dye it. Yeah, I just got to dye it and then put some color in it, give it some character. And I'll probably have it in the group eventually. I'm going to be traveling, so I'm probably not going to be doing much the next week or so. You know, here. I'll be home like Monday and Tuesday, but then I'm gone again on Wednesday. So it's going to be fun. Fun times. Anything cool I should do when I'm in Vegas? You know, I'm probably staying in my room a lot, hiding from all the awesome. Just be like, don't go out there. Don't get in trouble. There's too much awesome out there. All right. Alright, get a little more stability here at the center. And this has potential to be all kind of wild and crazy fun because it's like thin. We can do all kind of stuff with color all over the place. I can just do color all the way down. So I don't know. I'm thinking like some blues though outside of that green, or maybe just like a nice bright yellow. Make that thing pop out of the middle and then come back in. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I dye it. Yeah. I would have dyed something tonight, but I'm just so backed up, getting ready to go out of town. So I just wanted to kind of keep it short and breezy. Here we go, last little bands. And that thing is secure. It's going to take a few days to cure and dry up. I could just keep banding it and banding it and banding it. Well, thanks for joining us, Ada, even though you can't hear me say it. But, alright, here we go. This is our Ethereum classic logo. I'm just going to dye this and dye this. Probably going to maybe keep this a little bit white on the outside and then go yellow and then use yellow to transform into all the different colors. I just don't know. But if you liked it, send a little tip to one of my things in a digital tip jar. Check out my store at kiteeyes.com. I got a bunch of coffee cups up. That's going to be a lot of fun. You know, there's some stickers available if you like. If there's not something on there that you think would be cool, you know, I can come up with something. I'm using Printful to put extra little merchandise on there, so I don't get all of that money, so they may seem a little expensive, but you know, it helps. Every little bit helps, and I really appreciate everybody's support. And thank you so much for your time and checking me out. So we'll see you probably next week. If I do a live, it'll be like, hey, check out everything, check out where I'm at. I'm gonna be around a lot of glass blowers, so who knows? But yeah, hope to see you next week. If not, it'll be the week after that. So we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.